On this first Sunday of Advent, Jesus tells us to stay awake. Be on your guard. Be alert. You're with Mission Alive from MSC Mission Office, and I'm Roger. Before we start, I'd like to remind you on these sessions, if you like it, you can click like. We'd like to know if you liked the session. You can click share to share it with your friends, or you can make a comment. We'd really like to hear any comments that you want to make. So stay awake, be on your guard, be alert. We've been talking about Jesus coming. Jesus came 2,000 years ago. Jesus can come to us anywhere, anytime, in any different way. Jesus speaks to us in different ways. God, the Holy Spirit, however you see God, however you relate to God, in different ways in our world today. So we can think of the coming of Jesus before. Often people think of the coming of Jesus as the apocalyptic event, the end of time. We'll leave that till the end of time, which is not for a long time. I want to talk about Jesus coming to us now in real time, or what I maybe call the current coming, the imminent coming, how Jesus comes to us, can come to us every day. I've spoken before about at one stage in my life, I decided at the end of the day, I would think about how Jesus came to me that day. And invariably every day, there was some incident, something, where I could say, yes, Jesus was there. I met Jesus there. But speaking more broadly, God can speak to us, the Spirit can speak to us through media, television, the internet media, social media, etc., through newspapers. This can be good or bad. And sometimes in the media you have some really nice programs where you hear some really good things. Two that I liked on the ABC was Landline and Country Roads, where you met through the media some very good people, good communities, and some really good innovative ideas. Of course, a lot of it's bad news, and we won't dwell on that. With the COVID, one of our superiors told us, don't watch the news too much. If you turn the news on, that's all you get, and it can be very depressing. So you have to discern a bit what you take and what you don't. But there's some very good things. And that can include art, music, songs. All of these things are there. One song I really like is on the ABC, where We Are One. I am, you are, we are Australia. I really like that. I come from all the lands on earth. That's really uplifting. We can meet God through our friends, through our family, through many other people. Often if I'm walking around somewhere, particularly on the beach or somewhere, I often just stop and say hello to somebody and chat a bit. The meeting point might be the dog in the water or something, and it's really nice to walk away and say, oh, I had a 1 minute or 2 minute conversation with somebody. It was really nice. So these are the things to be on the alert for. Be on your guard doesn't necessarily mean being defensive, but be awake, be alert. What is God saying to me today? What is God indicating to me through all these different ways? So what is being said? What is happening? What is happening in the world around? Remember some years ago I was watching something on TV, and it was about these new housing developments. And we can see it everywhere. New houses and new houses, hundreds and thousands of new houses. And I said something about it. I said, all these new houses. And a friend of mine, another priest who was watching, said, yes, more houses and more street people, more and more homeless people. What is that telling us? These are things we have to see, the signs of the times. We have to be able to read that. And and God is speaking to us through that. And we know sociologically and everything, there's many, many reasons for these things. But still within all of that, God is telling us something. Just this morning, there was something on TV about the inequality of wages for women, and how that's getting worse. And women are more likely to be sacked than men. And for the life of me, I can't understand that. I can't understand it. You know, people, man or woman, we've all got talents, gifts, experience, training, education, and jobs and a reward for jobs should be based only on that, not on gender. I can't for the life of me understand why a woman can't get the same wage as a man. The same way in Papua New Guinea, many qualified people, pilots, geologists, doctors, they don't get as much wage as the expatriates of the same training and the same expertise. So many of them go overseas. Many pilots flying for Emirates and other big airlines because they get the same wage as everybody else. So there's a lot of injustice and inequity, and that is the signs of the times too, that we need to be alert to that. So what is God saying to us? What is happening? This is part of getting to know God, getting to know Jesus, listening to what God is saying. And if we do that and we discern that carefully, then that shows us the way to our mission, and shows us where the mission is alive and where the mission has to go. So listen carefully in this time of Advent. Be alert to what God is telling us, because God is coming to us anywhere, anytime. And to greet God, to meet God, to know God like that is part of our mission, is the basis of our mission. Have a good day, and we'll see you some more during Advent.